It is such a weird time to be alive. Everywhere you go, everyone is on their phone. Restaurant, everyone's looking down. You drive by a park, it's empty. Kids are addicted to their iPads. It's like we live in this generation of cyborgs where everybody's connected to social media and you can't escape it even if you wanted to. Now, I did a video called TikTok is Worse Than You Thought, but in this video, we're gonna watch a 60 minutes interview with a guy that reveals a dark secret I guarantee most people don't know about TikTok. This is not conspiracy theory, this is truth. So let's talk about this, let's look at this, and then we'll discuss what are some of the ways we can unplug from social media. It's just such a weird time to be alive, but we definitely need to expose these agendas and think twice about spending our life scrolling it away. Let's jump into this. Okay, let's talk about what's really going on behind the scenes on social media with some of these experts here. This is a new 60 minutes interview, and I'm gonna react to this. Let's jump in.
Tristan Harris says the intimidation and anger cut across political lines.
I think the deepest, perverse thing about these platforms is that they have captured the meaning of social participation in society, that they've colonized and privatized that social participation means I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook.
Think about that. They've colonized this. They've made you feel like you have to be, to participate socially in humanity, you have to be on these things. You can't get away from them. That's the scary part about social media, is if you aren't on TikTok, you aren't on Instagram, you aren't on Facebook or YouTube, and YouTube is much more educational, but I would say the other platforms, you feel like you're not a part of society. So there's this having to belong and be on these. And this is why it's so hard to break free from them. How do you just get off of Facebook or Instagram or TikTok? What do you even do? Because that's where everybody lives now, and we're heading closer to this. I don't think it's gonna be a virtual reality world, but this world where people are more on their phones, more on social media. It's this robot cyborg future that's just really weird. I mean, I'm not that old, but I remember a time where you actually talk to people. I know.
And competition is fierce among those platforms for our attention and for the advertising dollars that attention generates.
Facebook isn't saying, let me make design decisions that are going to strengthen democracy. They're saying, how do I evolve the product in a direction that will get more engagement from people? Because if I don't do that, I'm just going to lose to the companies that do.
And this is why he talks about this earlier in the interview. They promote hate content, drama content, divisive content, because that's the content people consume. So it's not about bringing healthy content to people. It's about what are people consuming, and the people want to see drama. The people want to see division and hatred and anger, whether it's from the left to the right or the right to the left. This is what grows and gets clicks. And so that's what they focus on. Focus is to divide because divisiveness is popular.
Companies like TikTok.
Companies like TikTok.
Okay, here's going to show the dark secret of TikTok. Get ready for this. This is crazy.
And TikTok has become one of the most popular apps around the entire world.
TikTok has done that by serving up an addictive mix of short videos. Some are silly, others overtly political. It's owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance.
Okay, so TikTok, remember, is owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance. So just keep that in your head.
And Harris says the version that's served to Chinese consumers, called Douyin, is very different from the one available in the West.
Okay, listen to what he said there. Douyin is the TikTok in China. That's their version, and then we have TikTok, which is an American version, and it's a completely different app. So the people who are producing this app are specifically shipping a different modified version to America and other countries, which, by the way, many countries have banned TikTok. And then in China, listen to how the app is there.
In their version of TikTok, if you're under 14 years old, they show you science experiments you can do at home, museum exhibits, patriotism videos, and educational videos. And they also limit it to only 40 minutes per day.
Think about this. If you're under 14, 40 minutes a day in China, and only educational positive content. You're telling me that they're not weaponizing this against our generation? Then America gets a version where there's no limits, it's complete debauchery, and it's like a circus on TikTok. You can see anything, watch anything. It's all just the most viral, toxic content you can think of, shipped to us, the American version. That is so wild to me that there's two versions. And the people that run the app, the company that runs the app, knows how bad this version is, and they ship it to us here in America, and we fall for it. we just fall for it and buy into it and spend hours of our day. Some of you out there, 4 to 8 hours a day on TikTok or social media. And it's just, I've gotten caught where you just an hour, 2 hours, you're like, what is going on? I just spent hours doing something mindlessly.
Now, they don't ship that version of TikTok to the rest of the world. So it's almost like they recognize that technology is influencing kids' development, and they make their domestic version a spinach version of TikTok, while they ship the opium version to the rest of the world.
Wow. So they get a spinach version, we get an opium version. This is a spiritual drug. This is America's new drug, by the way. Social media is America's new drug. How crazy is that?
The version served to the West has kids hooked for hours at a time. The impact, Harris says, is predictable.
There's a survey of preteens in the US and China asking what is the most aspirational career that you want to have. In the US, the number one was influencer.
Social media influencer.
And in China, the number one was astronaut. Again, you allow those two societies to play out for a few generations, I can tell you what your world is going to look like.
So here in America, the kids want to be influencers, so, dance and do jokes and pranks on social media. And then in China, they want to be astronauts because it's what they're being fed. We are being fed this poison from China, from a Chinese-made company, ByteDance, and we're just buying into it. No one's even saying anything or even caring to learn about this or talk about this. And again, this is not a cancel TikTok, cancel social media, delete all the apps. This is about where are you spending your time and what are you allowing in your family and what are you allowing your kids to spend hours on? There's literally no reason why any kid should be on TikTok. Like, there's nothing good that comes from it.
TikTok tells us it gives American users tools to limit screen time, but those tools are entirely voluntary.
No one uses
national
those.
security concerns have triggered new calls this past week for TikTok to be banned in the U.S. Twitter points out that it asks users to think twice before sharing potentially harmful posts. But within days of buying Twitter, Elon Musk tweeted a conspiracy theory about the attack on Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. It was later deleted. And Facebook says it has cut the overall amount of political content that its 240 million American users see. Monica Bickert is its head of content policy.
Most people on Facebook don't want to see political content. They
Thank
are
you.
following what's happening in the lives of their family and friends and sharing the moments from their lives.
And Bickert says Facebook does take steps to downplay the angriest posts.
Can you find angry political content online? You can. Can you walk into the average family's Thanksgiving dinner and hear people having an angry political conversation? You can.
Tristan Harris says that all the social media platforms are making those conversations even more heated.
What I think there's been a failure to recognize is the direct conflict between an engagement for profit business model and what's good for democracy. Another way you could say it is that the business model is to ruin Thanksgiving dinner.
We are as divided as I can remember in my lifetime.
Yeah. A lot of people will say, well, hold on a second. Partisanship and division, we've had that in many times throughout history.
Always.
Always. That's true. Also, has partisanship in television and radio pre-existed social media? Yes. Have we ever wired up the most powerful artificial intelligence in the world, pointed at your brainstem to show you the most enraging content on a daily basis, and the longer you scroll, the more you get? We have never done that before.
Facebook's
Wow. So we are getting content that makes you angry, makes you mad, and it gets clicks. That's what it's all about. This is such a weird time to be alive, guys. I wanted to show you this, that TikTok literally has a Chinese version and an American version, and they're giving us the version that's absolutely terrible for your brain, rewires your brain, messes up your serotonin levels, and I don't think any kid should honestly be on it. Now, I'm not saying delete it. You can't be on if you're scrolling, for a few minutes a day as entertainment, but I am saying, why are you letting an algorithm tell you what to watch when they're purposely trying to hijack our attention span, destroy our attention span? Now, you're watching saying, and I have 400,000 followers on TikTok. You say, Isaiah, you're a hypocrite. But here's the thing. I'm reaching people that are in darkness, and I'm reaching people on these platforms, and I'm creating more than I'm consuming. Create content more than you consume content. I mostly spend my time on YouTube because it's educational and I want to watch videos and learn about the world and about culture and about God and about the Bible. But as far as TikTok and these short videos that just hijack your attention span, that bring no light, bring nothing to you, they're poisonous. TikTok, what is going on over there? I just read an article yesterday how the US is still trying to ban TikTok. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. But I would challenge you, turn off your phone once a day. Unplug, log out, spend some time off of social media in the real world. And I'm telling you, your life is going to be so much better. Please make sure, well, I'll just say this. Oh, hey, didn't see you. I was just chilling down there listening. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Super easy, super free, helps a lot. All right, so right now, stop what you're doing, hit like. Okay, I'm going back down here. Bye. All right. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Also, we're live every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. We do fun stuff like that on the stream all the time. Join the live streams, be a part of the community. Subscribe down below. If you want a monthly partner, you can become a YouTube member. Do all that good stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one.